Hello, all. I'm Raj. I'm in the product space for several years. I'm always driven by solving real, meaningful problems. Over time, I noticed something across most teams that I collaborated with, which is bottlenecks. This is inevitable as we grow. This slows our ability to deliver value to customers faster and to scale up our business. Here is the simple truth: most executive decisions are slowed down not by the strategy, but by not having timely insight to critical business data. A study by McKinsey and Confluent says that executives spend up to 40% of the time on decision making, and 61% of the leaders admit they often act without data. I did a side project and built an executive assistant. Revenue performance, pipeline health, competitive intelligence, these are table stakes for leadership conversations. What about having the ability to get those insights the way that we need, faster, more accurate, and with greater confidence for us to make those strategic decisions? Here is the architecture of how that assistant works. The takeaway from here is that the user interacts with the UI component that sends the query to an AI agent. An AI agent has several tools at its disposal, and tools will interact with the data. So the agent will pull all relevant data from one or more sources, computes, consolidates, extracts the insight, and responds back to the user. If you're a leader or a product manager, now is the time to not just explore AI, but to actually build with it. This helps appreciate its capability, its limitations, and more importantly, where we do not need AI. When you combine real business pain points with the capability of intelligent automation, you create leverage that scales businesses like never before. I would like to show you a quick demo of the assistant. It gives you an overview of what it does, and we authenticate by just giving a name. And it gives me quick statistics: revenue by the year and the average deal, top performer of the year by the year, and the pipeline overview and some basic charts. The real fun is the interaction that I can have as a chat. So most of the questions will be often asked. Those questions could be marked as quick actions, which I did here. When I click a particular action, for instance, I do show revenue summary. What it does is it inputs the query here: show me the summary of revenue performance across all product lines and channels. So I don't have to type in over and over, saves me some time there. This has not been optimized for latency, as this is an MVP version. So it may take a couple seconds for it to provide the response. So for this, it gives me the total revenue, what is the top product line, top channel, the breakdown by the product line and the channel, and it gives the visual chart for me to understand that hardware leads the revenue with the distributor and online channel, and the consulting leads second with the online and direct channel. Analytics being the least revenue generation. For instance, let's say I wanted to know the revenue trend for consulting. Let's say, show me the revenue trend for consulting product line for this year. There you go. It gives the numbers and puts the trend. So the trend looks healthy for the consulting revenue. Now, I want to know who in the sales team was contributing to the consulting product line. Let's say who in my sales team contributed to consulting product lines revenue this year. There you go. It gives the names Lisa Chen, Mike, and Sarah. They contributed to this product line, and this is the total revenue for this year. And now I wanted to know why analytics is not doing well so far this year. So I want to see the pipeline for the analytics. Let's say, how is the pipeline for analytics product line? So it gives the total pipeline value, 1.1 million, and it also gives the spread by stage. So it's healthy, like we have more in the 75%, some in the 25%. So overall spread really well. And let's say I wanted to get competitive insights. Let's say, give me a brief summary of my competitors' latest news and press releases. Okay. So the data that I used is obviously not real. So I had to tell that these are my competitors. So when I ask a question like this, it knows who my competitors are, and it does its research, and it pulls the insight for each of my competitor. So Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon. And if you are working with a partner, if you have them as a channel, you may have a revenue share or a commission-based engagement. So in that case, you would have a need to calculate commission every month. Save time to calculate commissions. Here is a button that you can click that takes the existing commission structure that you've established, and it computes over the revenue and generates a report in an instant. And then you can click, and then your report is downloaded. So this is not just a cool tech. It's about the impact. With a capability like this, executives can prepare for strategic reviews in minutes. Product leaders can monitor performance without any bottlenecks. Ops and analytics teams are freed from repetitive tasks so they can focus on higher value work. With a generous usage of this tool, taking 300 queries per month, each query takes around 5,000 tokens. You may end up spending anywhere between $6 to $30 per month. Compare that with having a dedicated or a part-time FTE from ops and or analyst team to help you to bring these insights. The ROI on this clearly speaks for itself. So here's my ask to you. If you are a product leader, executive, or a board member, do you feel this problem in your organization today? Would a capability like this unlock time and insight for your team? I would love to get your thoughts and feedback on this. Thanks for watching.